What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Chef Chulo. Bum, ba, bum. Today we are going to make peas and pasta in a red sauce. It's one of those days where I just felt like having a little bit of pasta, and this is going to be amazing. So the items that we're going to need for this doesn't take a lot of time, but you want to cook and make your own sauce instead of the canned sauce or the Progresso, whatever. You want to make your own red sauce, which is going to come out amazing. What we're going to need first, don't mind the top because I had to cut it open, my little can opener gave out. Crushed tomatoes, no salt added on that one. You want to get a can of green sweet peas. Bam, bam. How you do it like this? I don't know how to do it. A box of ditalini, number 40, little tiny ones. Great, my grandmother used to make this all the time. Extra olive oil, extra virgin. We are going to use fresh black pepper, some Italian seasonings. We are going to use onion powder, garlic powder. We are going to use the salt with Himalayan salt with Siracha. Let me tell you something. This is really good. Things to give it up a little kick. To give it a little kick is going to be great. Also, some crushed red peppers. We are also going to use 3 cloves of diced garlic and one small red onion. Let me tell you something. I have been craving this for a while, and this is gonna be great. Okay, we're gonna simmer first. We're gonna use olive oil and simmer the garlic and the onions for a little bit, and then we're gonna cook down the sauce for about a good 30 to 40 minutes to get all the flavors into that sauce. I have another pot here that I am going to, it's currently boiling so that I can put the ditalini in there, but I'm gonna put that a little bit later. We're gonna go ahead and heat this up. What we wanna do is try to get extract the flavors from the garlic and the onions, and also reduce the acidity from the red sauce. So that's why I would say give yourself a good, if you wanna get the sauce really good, at least 40 minutes to simmer, slow simmer. And let me tell you something, because this is gonna be so creamy. I love a nice red, now, come on guys, now tell me, how many times have you not gotten pasta or somebody had made pasta and it doesn't have enough sauce because it's a little too dried out? I like it saucy. Anything with pasta with a red sauce, you want sauce. You don't want just a little dried stick of a sauce. No, I want sauce, people. Sauce. So now that that's simmering, you can smell that garlic. That garlic is phenomenal. We're gonna go ahead and add the onions in there and the garlic. We're gonna let that simmer just for a couple of minutes on medium. Ooh, this is gonna smell good. I already feel it in my bones. I'm gonna add some black cracked pepper. Hey guys, for just an idea, and this works really good. If you look in here very carefully, I have bay leaves and black peppers. The black peppers, if you take it and put it in a skillet and simmer it, no oil or anything, just dry, for about 10 minutes, you can enhance the flavors of the black pepper. Oh, let me tell you something. It is really good. We're gonna go ahead and move this around. We're gonna go ahead and add the onion powder. I'm not gonna sit here and say, hey, measure, whatever. It all goes by your taste buds. Everybody likes it different. Some people may not like a lot of garlic. Some people may like some garlic. I like, just throw it in there. Throw it in there. I want to taste it. What's the whole point of seasonings if you can't taste it, people? Come on now. We're gonna use some Italian seasonings, just a little bit. Throw a sprinkle of that in there. We're gonna simmer that all together because when we start cooking down the sauce, it is going to Tastes great. Crushed red peppers. I'm gonna have some crushed red peppers. I'm gonna take this lid off because it'll probably be easier if I just put it in my hand. The reason why I throw it in a little early is because I wanna get it a little spicy. I like spicy sauce. We're gonna add the Siracha and Himalayan salt. Ooh, let me tell you something. It smells good. Now that this is simmering for a couple of minutes, we're gonna go ahead and add the crushed tomatoes. Once again, no salt added. You don't want, if you can get the crushed red pepper without the salt, that's good, because remember, you're adding your own salt on there. You don't want to add on top of that. And let me tell you something. If you have high blood pressure, you'll feel that pressure. Like, no, don't want that. Not today. We're not going to have any problems here. We're going to go ahead and stir this up a little bit. Ooh, this is, let me tell you something. I've been craving this for a couple of days now. And I said to myself, you know what? Today is the day, Chulo. Today is the day where you're gonna make this sauce. Because I wanted some pasta and some red sauce. So I think my grandmother called it peas and pasta in the red sauce. It was raised by an Italian woman. I love her, God rest her soul. And when she made this peas and pasta, let me tell you something. Everybody ate. And we would be like gavons. We're like, eat like there's no tomorrow. We're gonna go ahead and let this simmer for a little bit. And we're gonna add the peas later. You never add the peas early because remember, sweet peas, they're soft. They're soft. Look, they're cool. You throw it in at the very end. We're gonna go ahead and put the ditalini in. Actually, you know what? We're gonna wait on that for a little bit. Let that water boil. I'm gonna put this on low because I need this sauce to cook down. And I don't want to overcook the pasta. You don't want to overcook pasta because let me tell you something. Don't come out mushy and stuff. You don't like mushy pasta. So let's see here. We're gonna go ahead and taste this just a little bit. You know what? Let me use this same little spoon right here. Don't worry about that. It's just me in the house. I ain't gotta worry about it. I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit more of this Siracha and Himalayan salt. Let's go ahead and put a little bit more garlic powder here. Don't be afraid, don't be scared like they say. Don't be scared. I don't know why who says that, but you will. Some garlic powder. And we're gonna go ahead and stir this up a little bit. Bam! I smell it. Let me tell you something. This smells so good. I'm like, oh, que rico. I'm debating on what to make with it. There's so many other things. I may do like mini pork chops, some breaded pork chops, or breaded chicken breast as a side for this. Why you just eat this like this? It doesn't make a difference. Hey, to each his own. To each his own. Okay, we're getting there, people. We're getting there. Let's add a little bit more Italian seasonings. You reduce this a little bit, lower this, put the cover on because let me tell you something. How many times have you not turned around and you had red sauce all over the place? Gonna add a little bit more crushed red peppers. Let's go ahead and mix that. Like I said, this doesn't really take long, but it's good. Very, very, very flavorful. And look, this is how you sort of want the sauce to be like. See with all the onions and the garlic? The consistency is perfect. You don't want to add any water to it because You don't want to make it too watery. Those are for different types of dishes where you want to probably stretch that out a little bit. So we're gonna go ahead and put that in medium to low heat. Let this sit for another, let's say we're gonna add this for a good 10 minutes for now. And then we're gonna keep checking it every 10 minutes. Because remember, you don't want it to dry out either. Make sure the lid is on, steams it up, and we will be right back. All right, well, now that the sauce has cooked for a good half hour on low heat, medium to low, we're gonna go ahead and start adding the olive oil for the ditalini. Now, what I'd like to do is, this is different, everybody does it a little bit different. While the water was boiling, you wanna add white vinegar, just a little bit of it, say like 2 tablespoons or whatever. Listen, just don't be scared. Put it in there, because what's gonna do is it's going to cook into the pasta, and it's gonna actually get the little vinegarish taste, like a little flavor to it. Comes out great. I'm putting about a half a box because my fat ass likes to eat pasta. So as you can tell, I got a little quarantine weight. Here. Let that sit, let that cook for about 10 minutes. And let me tell you something, it is going to be great. Okay, let's raise the heat on that. Go ahead and move this around. This is gonna be so good. I love ditalini. Ditalini. Did I use a half a box? I don't think I used a half a box. Let me add a little bit more. I'm bringing some to my the doorman in my building, the security. She loves when I cook too. Always be nice to other people, but mind you, especially those who take care of you. Remember that. She loves my food though. So we're gonna go ahead and let that cook. We raise the temperature, put it on high, let that cook for 10 minutes. And this is gonna be great. After the ditalini is done, we're gonna strain it. And before we go ahead and put it into the sauce, then we would add the sweet peas in there. And it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. All right, now that the sauce is already cooked, we turn it off and let it sit for a little bit. The ditalini is already done. We strained it. We're gonna go ahead and add this sweet peas. Remember, you always save that last because you don't want it to get mushy in your sauce. I'm gonna go ahead and stir that up a little bit. And then we are going to add the ditalini. Oh man, this smells so good, I tell you. This is how the sauce, look at that, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now we're gonna go ahead and add the ditalini in there. Let's stir this up. Oh, man, this smells so good. Oh my goodness. Let me tell you something. Maybe I should have put this in a bigger pot, but that's okay. Have some, make sure you have Parmesan cheese also, because you want to add some Parmesan on the top. Oh my God, this smells so good. Even the sound that it makes when you're moving it around reminds me of Nana. My Nana. Let's get every nook and cranny on there. And there you go. Ooh, that smells so good. I can't wait to taste it. Oh man. You can smell the onions and the garlic in there. Let's go ahead and put some of this in there. Nice bowl. And there goes your ditalini. Let's put some Parmesan. I don't have fresh Parmesan, don't worry about that. And official taste. This is gonna be great. It's a little hot. Wow, the flavors. Then the Parmesan cheese on top. Can you give it that little kick from the crushed red peppers? Guys, thank you so much for subscribing. Please make sure you like and share. Hit that little notification there so you'll get they'll notify you when I upload more videos. Thank you so much. Please stay safe, stay humble, stay blessed. Namaste. I'm probably gonna eat this entire pot. I'm not gonna lie. It's just me.